Hello, 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 hello. It is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, February 18th, and the sun is shining here in Atlanta, even though it is still a little bit too cold for my taste. I'm just saying. Southern boy at heart. I really don't understand these winds and wind chills, and I'm not having a good time outside, y'all. So that's why I decided to come inside with you all and have a little discussion about a woman who believes that Johnny Depp, yep, that's right, that Johnny Depp, 21 Jump Street, Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, however you say it, that Johnny Depp, okay? Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp. She thinks that Johnny Depp is falling in love with her. Yep, can't make this stuff up, y'all. Can't make this stuff up. So I decided that we would have a little chat, a little talk about this woman who believes that Johnny Depp has fallen for her. So I want to thank everybody for joining me on this Tuesday afternoon. And you're probably saying, well, Native, who is everybody? Well, I tell you what, why don't we get really, really, really specific and see who's in here? We got Nesto, Shackle, Shuffle, Walker, Shame in here. She says, good afternoon, Native Tribe Urban Media. I got Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, who says, Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Now, what's interesting, if you all have time, you get a chance to, Google search, Bing, Ask Jeeves, however you search things on the internet, just put in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and MAGA. Yeah, see what comes up. You'll be kind of surprised. Black but not bitter is in the house, and she does have flames in the chat. Hello, Black but not bitter, my hero. Beauty is her name is here and also has flames in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Southside Chi-Town is in the building. Hello, hello, hello. She says, hey, Native Tribe Urban Media. I also have Ray Della Lewis in the house this afternoon. She says, hello, hello, hello. And oh my goodness, my, the one and the only Dimples Wimples 504 is here. Says, happy Tuesday, Native mods and chat. Dimples Wimples, how are you feeling? I hope that you are doing better today. We have sorely missed you. Okay? You are an essential part of this thing that we call Native Tribe Urban Media, and your presence it's been missing, okay? I missed me some Dimples Wimples, all right? Okay? So I hope that you're better, and I'm so glad that you're here today. Glad that you were there last night. Thank you for all that you do behind the scenes, because of course Dimples Wimples is a part of the notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad. Yes, but Dimples Wimples is just a great person. So thank you for being here. Hope you are feeling better. Sanders RN is in the house. She has flames in the chat. I got Popeyes Tribe Urban Media says, hey, business partner Native. Popeyes, you was talking a little noise last night about being with Legacy Moon, so I don't know about all this business partner. I'm kind of thinking that maybe you should go on over there with Legacy Moon, since that's who you say you got to deal with now. Okay, don't come over here now. Don't come running back over. Nah. You was with Legacy Moon. Go on over there where they love you at. Okay. Only Me 23 is in the house. Got flames in the chat. Hello, Only Me 23. Tam is here. Says, hey, Native and Tribe. Hello, Tam. How are you? My Ty is in the building. My Ty says, hi, Native and Tribe. Sanders RN says, happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you all have a great day. I am as well. Today is Tuesday. We have, of course, dipped our toe into the week. Okay. We've dipped our toe into the week, and hopefully the water is just fine. Shay B in the house with flames in the chat. Hello, Shay B. Ms. Nisi is in the house. Hello, Ms. Nisi. She says, good afternoon, everyone. Dimples Wumple says, all black but not bitter. I missed you as well. Absolutely missed my Dimples Wumples. All righty. Leo Lady 251 is in the house. She says, good afternoon, Native in chat. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, Leo lady. Hope you are doing well. Yes, Shaby, Edward Scissorhands, Johnny Depp. Yes, that Johnny Depp is in love with this very well, I'm gonna let y'all see her in a minute. Us seniors need love too, says hey Native and Tribers, listening while I'm in the doctor's office. That's fun, that's fine. Hope everything goes well with your appointment. 8K's POV is also in the house, says hey Native and Tribe. Happy Tuesday. Well, happy Tuesday to you. Hope you are doing well. Judy Griffin is in the house. She says from Virginia, Native and Chad. Well, hello to you all the way in Virginia. Hope the weather is better there than it is here. I mean, it's not bad weather, Judy Griffin, okay? It's just that, it's like, let me see what the temperature is. Okay, we up to 52. I can handle the 50s. It's just when you go below that, it's like something shuts down in me, Judy Griffin. But thank you for being here, saying hello from Virginia. All right, Dimples Wumpus said I'm getting better day by day. That's all you can do is take it day by day. Dimples Wumpus, I'm just glad to see you. Virgo Cali in the house. How are you doing, Virgo Cali, representing California? Hope you are doing well. All right, is everybody accounted for? Do we have everybody in the house? I don't think I spoke to Miss HLS. How are you doing, Miss HLS? Hope everything is good. She said, hey, old Native. One Pepsi says, hello, Native and Tribe. Hello, One Pepsi. All right, I think everybody is here and accounted for. See, Dimples Wumple, see how loved you are? See how loved you are, Dimples Wumple? We love us some Dimples Wumples, it's not just me. Everybody love them some Dimples Wumples. We missed you. We missed you. Judy Griffith said we're getting snow tomorrow. Bless your heart. Bless your heart, Judy Griffin, because I don't even know what to do in snow. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't. I don't know. Dumples Bumpers said Native Tribe media. What happened to my email? Dumples Bumpers, you know how bad I am at email. I'm trying to get better. Okay. Email is like I don't know what it is about me, like checking it and responding to it. I'm bad at it, y'all. So Dimples Wumples, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. Forgive me. All right. Now I'm gonna make it up to you, Dimples Wumples, because I'm about to bring up this woman and her story. We are looking at content from Catfished. Okay. Specifically Scamfish. All right. These stories are about women who not only get catfished, but also get scammed out of their money for some reason. And this particular story is about a woman who thought that Johnny Depp, yes, this is the woman. Okay, before we get into, before we get into the whole thing, okay, this is her. And she thought that Johnny Depp, the movie star, she thought Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp, the 21 Jump Street, I'm gonna say Johnny Depp's A-list. He's A-list celebrity, right? A-list celebrity. Johnny Depp was into her. All right. And I know what you're saying. Look, Dimples Wumple. I was trying to get Dimples Wumple says she looked like a pirate herself. Okay, she does, right? And it's not to say that Johnny Depp might look beyond looks. Okay. I don't know him. I don't know how he, approaches women that he likes. I don't know what he looks for. He might like personality over looks. There are people like that, okay? There are. All right. Shay B said, yes, he's my man in my head. Okay, well, see, in her head, she thought the same thing. Okay. All right. Look, One Pepsi, don't see y'all about to start. Y'all about to start. I ain't even pressed play on the video, and y'all about to start. Look, Johnny Depp might look at this woman and say, okay, yes, you are facially challenged, okay? But I like your personality. It is a thing, okay? Oh boy. Dimples Wimple says she favors Hatchet Face from Crybaby. Y'all about to start on early on a Tuesday, huh? Y'all about to start early on a Tuesday. All right. Okay. All right, Dimples Wimbles, I'll give you that. I'll give you. I did not think of that. Okay. I didn't consider that. You're kind of right. She does look like Hatchet Face from Crybaby. Okay. All right. Ray Della Lewis said he's going to look at this woman and say, hell no. We don't know that, Ray Della Lewis. She might have something. She might have that something in her that he likes. Okay. That he might, you never know. I've seen people that are with, that don't look like they are compatible, and they do just fine. They do just fine. Coffee's Brewing says, hello, 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 Coffee's Brewing. How are you? All right. Let me just see something real quick. Let's see. All right. So just so you all know, okay, who Dimples Wimples is referring to, all right, because it might be an obscure reference, okay. Dimples Wimples is saying that this woman kind of looks like this woman, okay. Let's try it again, okay. This is Hatchet Face, and this is it, okay. Yeah, are y'all seeing? Yeah, are y'all? Dimples Wimples. See how Dimples Wimples come back? She come back on fire. Look now, look now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all need me to do it again? Okay. All right. All right. And Hatchet Face. Okay. Yep. Yep. You see why we missed you, Dimples Wimples? Do you see why? Oh boy. All right. All right. Yeah. Yep. Sure is. All right. So I'm gonna press play on this. Okay. Now, mind you, here's the deal. These stories are about people who think that they are dating or are being put into contact with celebrities, and they're actually not. So we did review one where the crazy minister lady in Florida with the two baby daddies thought she was talking to Tyler Perry. And in this case, this woman here thinks that she's talking to Johnny Depp. Okay, let's go.
He had said something to me in the Jack Sparrow mode. One of Johnny Depp's lines that I know.
So she was convinced. Hey, Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries is in the building. Hello, Legacy Moon. How are you? Ducky Dexter has also made it in. Miss Mad About Music is here. Let me tell y'all where we are, okay? Dimples Wimples has already pointed out that the woman that is in this video looks like Hatchet Face from Crybaby, okay? And hey, Texas Toy. And so just for reference, I wanted everybody to see who Hatchet Face was from the movie Crybaby. Okay, that's her. Now keep that in mind when you see who this woman is. And apparently all the fake Johnny Depp had to do was throw in a line from the Pirates of the Caribbean. He says to her, "Arg, I'll be the captain if you be my first mate." Because normally, whenever you take on a role from a movie, you walk around and you say lines as if you're that character years later. Okay. All right. That's where we are, y'all. For everybody that just came in, that's where we are.
Knew of. He saw something in me that I already knew existed. He said, "Do you want to have sex?"
Because Johnny Depp randomly asked women, do they want to have sex? None of this is a red flag, y'all. None of this is a red flag. Okay. All right.
With a question mark.
And he asked with a question mark. All right. It's always important to make sure that when you are talking to somebody online, if they ask you a question, that they put a question mark behind it. Hey, Andrea, how are you? All right. One Pepsi. One Pepsi said, I'm screaming somebody is on something. Yep. Yeah. We just don't know what that something is. Ms. HLS says, I bet she has 100 cats. Now, Ms. HLS, are you saying that because you see this cat tree in the back here? Is that why you're saying that? Because you see that cat tree and the window unit? Is that why? Yeah. Okay. I see you noticing the background. Well, let's listen to how this fake Johnny Depp managed to fool this very smart woman. Okay.
No, I don't think you're real. You know, this is a joke. This isn't right. You know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
And the next thing I know, I got this picture sent to me with me in the frame, and he's holding the picture. And I'm like, what the heck? How do you do?
Okay. If I told you all this and did not have video proof that this was actually happening, you all would not believe me, right? He sent her a picture of Johnny Depp holding a frame with her picture in it, and she said, holy smoke, how did he do that? He must really like me. He must really like me. How did he do that? If only there was a shop that could do photos. If only there was a Photoshop that could explain this. How did he do this? This has to be the real Johnny Depp, because he said, I will always love you, Angela. And he's holding up a framed picture of her. Oh, man. Hard to fool Angela. Okay? Hard to fool her, y'all.
That, you know, I'm like, how did that happen that quick? My heart, this is Johnny Depp. This has got to be.
On this episode, we speak to a 59-year-old woman named Angela. She believes she's in an online relationship with a famous actor that I'm sure all of you know. His name is Johnny Depp. The two connected through the app Discord and have been in contact for about a year now. Angela has come to us to find out the truth about this person she's been speaking to after sending thousands of dollars to buy an NFT. She's tired of her relationship remaining through text messages and wants to meet the real Johnny Depp in person. Let's see what we can dig up, and hopefully we can give her some answers.
Now, before we move on, let me just tell you that the way this ends, you will not expect the ending. This thing ends in a way that I was just like, huh? But I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But yeah, just keep that in mind, that it's not going to end the way you think it's going to end. Yeah. Miss HLS say it's a fool. It is. It is. Yep, she's Miss HLS say 59. Yep, she is 59. She is 59. Sanders RN says ain't no wait. Yes, it's gonna It's gonna get better, y'all. It's gonna get better. We're gonna talk about how he managed to fool her. Okay. One Pepsi said, "Whoo, that's a hard 59." Yep. You know how people like Angela and Sonya age, you know, it cracks. It absolutely cracks. Ducky Dexter says, what's going on with her teeth? OMG, I don't know, but apparently Ducky Dexter, Johnny Depp like it. Johnny Depp like it, and Dimples Wimples is calling her Meth Angela. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Jackson Tabasco, when did you sneak in here? Hello, Jackson Tabasco. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. Jackson Tabasco, of course, a part of the Notorious Native Tribe Urban Media Mod Squad. Thank you for everything that you do behind the scenes. Apparently, Tyrone Biggums is also on meth, everybody, and Tyrone Biggums wants you to know. I don't know why, but Tyrone Biggums does.
Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it. All right. So we're gonna call Angela today, Brienne.
All right.
And she thinks she's talking to Johnny Depp.
Angela, it's really nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you also.
Where are you at today with Johnny Depp?
Still talking to him.
Angela is a longtime fan of Johnny Depp. She was scrolling through his website and found his Discord channel. This is Johnny Depp's official Discord. But was this the real Johnny Depp she was speaking to? So tell me about the first time you met Johnny Depp. Did he reach out to you or did you reach out to him?
I was never really a fan of his. I was more like an admirer. This all started around the time when he was coming out with the NFTs. He had said something to me in the Jack Sparrow mode. One of Johnny Depp's lines that I knew of from the Pirates of the Caribbean, something like that. He was talking in that voice. He was drunk that night. I believe he said, "Do you want to have sex?" with a question mark.
Do you want to have sex with a question mark? Ms. HLS, why are you doing that? He put a question mark on it. Okay. He put a question mark on it. So that means it's official. Shay B said, kind of like you're high right now. One Pepsi said you're both drunk. I mean, look, it could happen. Johnny Depp could just get drunk and go on his Discord with a random person that he don't know and ask, do he want to have sex with a question mark? I mean, damn, y'all acting like this don't happen ever. Jackson Tabasco said the mouth is a terrible thing to waste, and it's wasting away, right? Look, and Ducky Dexter says, and you thought this was a compliment. Yes, Ducky Dexter, it was with a question mark. Did you miss that part? Texas Toy is very fair and even-minded. Texas Toy said, y'all get the entire story before y'all judge. Thank you, Texas Toy. He put a question mark, Texas Toy. There was a question mark there. Okay, let's listen.
I mean, I fought him hard a few times, like, no, I don't think you're real. This is a joke. This isn't right,
When Johnny reached out to Angela, she couldn't believe it was actually him. The two chatted for hours about Johnny's NFTs and his art pieces. She fell in love with this specific NFT. It was a portrait that Johnny Depp painted of another actor named Marlon Brando.
I thought it would be a really great idea to get an NFT from him, to purchase one and donate it to Mount Sinai Hospital here in the name of bone research. Because I have had so many surgeries and my neck is all built. It's not mine.
Angela has had long life struggles with bone disease. She dreamt of giving back to the hospital that has helped her throughout the years. Donating the NFT to the hospital was a gift and a way of her showing her appreciation to the doctors that reconstructed her neck. Johnny requested a payment of $6,000 for the rights and ownership to his NFT.
You know, there's business in there, but I think there's some emotion in there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a child, you know. I'm a 60-year-old woman. You know, whether I look it or not, that doesn't matter to me. But I'm not a.
Look, Angela, you definitely look it. All right, let's not. You look it. Okay. Let me just tell you, I don't know if y'all remember the NFT phase that happened for like, I don't know, a year, where it's a picture and you pay for rights to the picture when you could just download the picture. So this was $6,000 for a Johnny Depp, um, a Johnny Depp, a Johnny Depp NFT that could have just been easily downloaded, but $6,000. They're going to present it to the Mount Sinai Hospital, and this is what this is what happens now. Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mystery says this could happen. Just the other day, I got a text message from Tupac and Prince. By the way, Prince says, "What up, Native Tribe? Please text Prince back and let him know I'm chilling." Yes, one Pepsi, she looks it. I don't know where she got the whole, even if I don't look, yep, she does. Dimples Wimples says, Jesus be a lobotomy. Y'all, Dimples Wimples is back. Dimples Wimples is back. All right, y'all, let's listen to her some more.
Child. So you can see I've been at this for quite some time. Actually, it'll be 9 months for coming up on.
Through the chats, Angela began to fall for Johnny Depp. They talked all day and all night.
And are you in love with him?
At this point, I'm not sure. I think I'm just along for the ride until I can get this sewn up so people can really see what's going on. And you know, at this point, I don't know if I am or if I'm not. I have a deep, very deep admiration for him.
So, Angela, you know, you mentioned that you've been talking to him for quite some time. What's the reason why he's not able to connect with you in person?
I don't know. Do you know I don't know? Because I haven't asked him. You know, like there are certain times I'll ask certain questions to him and he'll answer them. He'll answer them or not, you know, or he'll get.
So the Johnny Depp flies in to see this woman, and his first question is, will you come pick me up from the airport? Okay. That's what he wants to know, because Johnny Depp, the actor, okay, the one that's been acting since, I don't know, 21 Jump Street, is that when he first started? I mean, and that was in the 80s, okay? He's amassed a pretty big fortune, right? He's selling NFTs, but his concern is, will you come to the airport to pick me up? Because if you do not, I, Johnny Depp, the actor, Captain Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhands, I may not be able to get from the airport if you do not pick me up. Yep. Salt and Pepper Tressa says, did he fly Spirit? He flew nowhere. Justin's mom says, I loved him in Gilbert Grape, a movie I have never seen. Believe it or not, Justin's mom, I've never seen it. Let me know if it's worth watching. Dimples Wumples 504 said, this is what happens when meth and bleach enter the room. Sanders RN23 says, I love the way they walk people through the scam reveal. Absolutely. And I don't know if you've seen this one or not, Sanders RN, but this scam reveal is kind of special. Them folks said Ichabod Crane was also a great role of his. Yes, them folks. A role that paid him money that he could use to get a ride from the airport, but he wants to make sure she can pick him up. Shay B says, Native, Nightmare on Elm Street was his first role in 1984. I was not aware. Here's what I am aware of, is that if Johnny Depp comes to the airport, if he wants to see you, he can definitely get a ride from the freaking airport, Angela. I'm just saying. Let's listen to some more.
Get mad at me or not.
Deep down inside, do you think that you're truly talking to Johnny Depp?
I'm not sure. So, there's a lot of strange things I've seen.
I want to be with Rihanna, right? I want to be with Beyonce. I want to be with all of these beautiful, famous women. And Johnny Depp is on that level of superstardom. Why would he choose you to talk to you, Angela?
Maybe because, I don't know. I like to think at one degree he saw something in me that I already knew existed. Because he asked me questions. You got to remember, this is conversations. Now we're going towards the beginning. Like, what could I do? What could I do? Like, do I know how to sing? Do I know how to dance? Do I, do any of those things?
Mm-hmm.
Part of me was thinking, maybe he's tired of Hollywood. Maybe he just wants to become a musician or something. Because the way he was talking sounded mostly like that. I don't want to be in the light anymore, and I don't want to, he was talking like small deals, and I was paying attention to that. We've even gotten to the point where he said, well, maybe you could manage me. And I'm like, how the heck would I know where to start to do something like that?
Now, Shay B has pointed out that his first role was in 1984. Years later, decades later, Johnny Depp has decided he doesn't want to be famous anymore. So Johnny Depp is going to just hire a random woman in New York who has zero experience in the music business, in the movie business, in the art business, doesn't know anything about, just maybe you can be my manager. Maybe you can handle these multi-million-dollar deals. Maybe you can set up some better deals for me, even though you have zero experience in the entertainment or film business. This is what Johnny Depp would do. And none of this is a red flag for Angela here. Okay? None of this. It's not. Becky Dexter said, girl, stop. Look, Sanders RN said these are poor, lonely souls. At the end of the day, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Leo Lady says, Native, I'm stopping at Buc-ee's in Auburn. Leo Lady, pick me up one of them chicken burritos over there if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Sanders RN says he does not have to work another day in his life, and I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll be fine, Sanders RN. He will be fine. But only because he wants to hire Rando Angela to be his manager. And she has to explain to him in this text that's on the screen, I don't know anything about artist management. Ducky Dexter says, Native, he owns his own island. She can't be serious. Oh, she's serious, y'all. Ooh, them folks said Johnny doesn't even come over to America like that anymore. Oh, okay. Well, let's. I cannot wait for y'all to get to the end of this. I really can't. Let's go.
No, I mean, that's the kind of depth conversations that we've had, in depth. Even talked about having another baby or.
He's about to have another baby, y'all, with a 59-year-old woman named Angela. Johnny Depp is about to get deep. You see what I did there? Deep. Okay. Johnny Depp is about to get deep up in some Angela, y'all. They gonna have some babies. 59-year-old woman gonna give birth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all didn't see that coming, did you? How do you feel about kids? 59-year-old Angela. Uh-huh. They're about to get down with the get down. Y'all better watch out now. Gonna be some little Johnny Depps running around. Uh-huh. Some little Johnny Depps. There's a little age. They're gonna come out. They're gonna come out looking 59. But it's okay though. It's okay though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Them folks said Johnny's baby is so old. She's a successful actress in her own right. This lady doesn't have any internet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can happen. Now, look, Texas taught it can happen with this 59-year-old woman and Johnny Depp. Yes, that can happen. I ain't say she couldn't have a baby. I said she having a baby with Johnny Depp, Texas toy. You saying that can happen? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Black but not bitter say keep it like you keep it. Keep it like you keep it. Yeah. I'm still on it. I'm still on it. I sung it all night. Black but not bitter. I did. Let's listen.
Getting a surrogate.
What are some reasons that lead you to believe that you are talking to Johnny Depp?
He had sent me a clip before the album came out, was of Hedy Lamarr through the chat so I could listen to the song. And that was before the album came out.
Do you guys talk on the phone?
We don't talk like the way we're talking right now. No. He swears I'm going to get a video from him, but I don't know when that's going to happen. I mean, last month, I sent this man $930.
Hey, Miss Boogie Down is in the house representing the Boogie Down Bronx. Miss Boogie Down, fellow New Yorker of yours, Angela here, 59. Thinks that she is talking to Johnny Depp. Yep, that Johnny Depp. Miss Boogie Down, the one from Edward Scissorhands. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay. They're having a hot, steamy relations. Yep. This woman on your screen, Miss Boogie Down. Now, Miss Boogie Down, you are just getting here, so I will let you know that Dimples Wumples, who is back, and we are so glad that she is. But Miss Boogie Down mentioned that she looks like Hatchet Face from Crybaby. So I decided that I would share with the world, or at least my tribe, what Hatchet Face looks like, Miss Boogie Down. So Dimples Wumples says she looks like this woman. And she's not really wrong. Okay, so that's where we are right now. All right, that is where we are. Yeah, and yes, we are going to keep it like she keep it keep it like she keep it Yep, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Okay.
Even after sending thousands of dollars, Angela still hasn't received the Marlon Brando NFT.
In truth and all, I keep asking, where's my NFT? Don't I deserve that? Because I paid so much money into this already. He says, why do you keep talking about the NFT? And I'm like, well, because that's why I basically came in here, was to obtain the Marlon Brando NFT. That was my initial reason, and that still has always been my reason. And I guess I'm still waiting on that.
So, Angela, about how much money would you say has been sent to Johnny Depp?
God, if I really get into this, it has to be well over $6,000. Well over. Because I pawned my jewelry, all my jewelry. Then, went to my bank account, everything I had.
Angela was giving portions of her paycheck to Johnny Depp for months. He claimed he needed the money in order to get her some special passport so they can meet in person. But
she has sent this person, Texas Toy. She has sent this person over $6,000. Now, yes, Johnny Depp was the star of Crybaby. However, why he needs $6,000 for a special passport to get her? What kind of special passport costs that much? Yes, it is weird. Justin's mom, Miss HLS said, "Nah, lady. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mhm. Yes, us seniors need love too. She is giving him money because you know how Johnny Depp, who's been in movies since 1984 and is still making movies now and is selling art and doing all these, you know, he need money. Mhm. Hey, Rossi, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Dimples Wimples says 6K that could have been used on her teeth. Absolutely. Mhm. Yep. Sanders are in. This is crazy, but Sanders are in. Hold on to your socks. Wait till we get to the end of this. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. Yeah. Jackson Tabasco says she's a fool. Yeah. Wait. Let's get to the end of this. Hold on.
She wasn't just sending money to Johnny Depp, she was also receiving it from him. She accepted checks and PayPals on behalf of Johnny Depp. He claimed these were his friends. She even moved money for him out of her personal checking account into his Bitcoin wallet.
At this point, he's like, oh, well, you can keep your paychecks. He was asking everything of me. He had me running to like find a Bitcoin machine or something. And he would have me on these long, runs places, taking cabs back and forth and all this other stuff I was doing.
Were you receiving funds on his behalf and you were putting it into a Bitcoin machine, or were you taking money yourself from your own account?
I remember this all correctly. It started with us talking, and then somehow me getting a check sent to my house for like $3,000 or something. I was with TD Bank, got kicked out of TD Bank, went into Bank of America, got kicked out of there.
So why were you kicked out?
They didn't want me in the banks anymore.
And then how did you send the money the last time, Johnny?
How bad is it when you get kicked out of the bank? When you get kicked out of the bank, them folks said, and wire fraud has entered the chat. Sanders already said, oh, she was being used as a mule. Girl, what was you thinking? Right. Us seniors need love too said, this is really sad. It really is, because there are people who actually fall for this stuff. She has ignored every red flag. Once Bitcoin has entered the conversation, once you get to Bitcoin, I don't care how much they have convinced you they are who they are. Once Bitcoin enters the conversation, it should be over with. But she wants this to be real. Yep, she wants this to be real. Being Randitious said, I'm going to lose my good black job because I can't stop laughing. Yes. It's so ridiculous, but it gets better, y'all. It gets better. Listen.
He had asked you to send money about, I think you mentioned a month ago.
I'll just say for right now that it was sent out. And I don't want to tell you how, because I believe it's illegal.
And so, okay, so back when you received the check, was it signed from Johnny or was it signed from someone else?
I can't remember, to be honest.
So you're accepting money from different people?
I don't know. I know that in the PayPal app, he put like $800 and something in there, and then he sent it to other people. There was a point he sent money to my PayPal account, or 3 iPhones.
You could tell Angela wasn't telling us everything. She knew something wasn't right with the money she received from Johnny Depp, yet it seemed he always had some way of convincing her that he was in fact the real Johnny Depp.
Can you give me some backstory on the photo of him holding the photo of you?
Part was very weird for me because we were on the Discord app, And he said to me, if you ever tell anybody of the way that he does things, his way of doing things, if I ever told anybody, I'd get in trouble. And the next thing.
How many red flags are we up to now? Sorry for the still shot. How many red flags are we up to at this point? If you tell anybody about the way I do things, you will get in trouble. I'm just saying. We Miss say we up to 1,000 red flags. Dimples will say 25,000. Them folks said 590 red flags. Look, it is 5011 red flag. Look, it is so obvious that this is fake, right? Yeah, I would like to feel sorry for her, but I feel like at her big age of 59, she should know that a person who will not get on the phone with you, a person who will not do a video chat with you, and a person of Johnny Depp's wealth, right? Johnny Depp has enough wealth to fly her to meet him if he loved her this much. If he wanted to be with her, it is no problem for somebody with the means of Johnny Depp. There are people who have long distance relationships who do not have the wealth of Johnny Depp and they make it work. How is it that this woman can talk month over month to a person with his wealth and stature and never meet them and is requesting money? The same thing with the Tyler Perry thing that we did. This woman is doing Bitcoin with Tyler Perry. This woman is doing Bitcoin with Johnny Depp. It makes no sense. And honestly, she should know better. She really should know better. Yes, Ms. Mad About Music, she believed this. She really, really did. I said what I said is in the house and says, why would Johnny want this woman? I don't know. She said it's because she thinks Johnny Depp sees something in her that she has known was in her the whole time, and it don't got nothing to do with her looks. Okay? That's what she said. That what she said. And that what she believed. Okay? All right. Let's listen to this. And then had the nerve, y'all. Ms. Mad About Music had the nerve to say, I can't tell y'all what I was doing because I think it's illegal. My. Hey, TDC, welcome in. Ducky Dexter says, I see it too. Nutcase. Yeah, she'll look crazy.
I know I got this picture sent to me with me in the frame, and he's holding the picture. And I'm like, what the heck? How do you do that? You know, I'm like, how did that happen that quick?
And believes that Johnny Depp, the artist, right? Because Johnny Depp is doing art now, believes that Johnny Depp would take her picture, which, by the way, I don't know how she was feeling when she took said picture. Not the best picture, Angela. I'm just saying. And would put it in a frame that ugly. Johnny Depp, the artist, then had no other frames around, and put her picture in this ugly ass frame. That's what she think. Yep, that's what she think. Look, I said what I said. I said that she ain't never heard of Photoshop before. Because to be amazed that this poorly, it's not even done good. Look, whoever did this, look at the bottom of the frame. Okay. Look at the bottom where her picture and the frame are supposed to meet. They didn't even bother to put it in the frame correctly. Look at all the black that is around it. All the black that is around her picture, because they didn't even bother to make it fit within this frame. Right. Yep. Black but not bitter. So of all the snaggletooth women in the world, he chose you. Got it. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, y'all. Let's listen now. Let's listen.
What is the outcome that you wish out of the relationship that you have with Johnny? What do you want out of this?
The NFT out of this that was promised to me in the beginning for the hospital. He promised me that he would sign my hat that I had, and we would go together to Mount Sinai to present that. That was like my biggest thing. I wanted to do the NFT. If we were to present it together, that would even be better. If not, fine.
We'll take everything that you sent us, and then we'll start to look into it, and then we'll give you a call back, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Angela. Nice meeting you.
Sounds good.
Well, Seekers, I'd say we had quite the task ahead of us. We knew we needed to break down every piece of information to get through to Angela. So many red flags in this story. The only way to stop this scam was to come to her with all of the facts.
So this week's case, she thinks she's talking to Johnny Depp. It's been going on for over 9 months. I think you guys chatted with her last week.
Angela had mentioned there were some reasons why she felt like she was talking to the real Johnny Depp. He sold her an NFT. And then also she had mentioned Johnny was holding up a picture frame with her picture inside of it. And she felt like the fact that he sent that to her very quickly, that it had to be a real picture.
She truly, I'm sorry, but like she really thought that that was a real picture.
I actually found the real image here. It's on a psychology blog. It's a man here holding up a Trailblazer sign. Definitely photoshopped. We also believe that his tattoos on his hands are photoshopped as well, because we have the real images of his tattoos and they don't match the ones in the picture.
Well, I find it interesting because she said she knows Johnny so well that she's memorized his tattoos.
The face that they used is literally the poster board image used for his trial.
We got to help her out. As clear as it is to us that this is not what's really going on, she truly believes it for some reason, whether it's cognitive bias or whatever.
The fact that they have a meeting about this, the fact that they are sitting around as if this is a case to solve, is the actual comedy of this video. The fact that they had to call each other, because look, y'all, some of y'all are at work, some of y'all are at home, some of y'all are in the car, and we all figured it out. Okay, we need to say, I did not need to say, hey, tribe, we need to have a powwow. We need to sit down, everybody come in, and let's figure out if this is real. No. We figured it out based on some context clues and common sense, right? So I'm just saying, yes, lady Janice, another one. Them folks say we didn't need a meeting, but it's fun anyway, right? But look, they are taking it serious, though, them folks. They are taking it serious. Like, look at old girl over here in the glasses. She is taking it. She looking like, yes, what's the next move? What should be our next move? And look at David. David is serious. David, like, we got to figure this out for her. We got to let her know. There's a lot of red flags, but we got to figure out how to do this, y'all. Like, they are taking it serious. No laughter, no jokes. Look.
So we got to put all the deets together and really try to convince her.
Yeah.
What's deets?
Details. Details. These details. That's my wife busting my balls out all the time. About 34 times a day, this shit happens.
After a few days of digging, we finally felt that we had enough information to sit down with Angela. But things got a little confrontational.
Yes, I'm a little offended about what he said, because that's not altogether the story. You're not getting it all right.
Yeah, I don't agree. I'm sorry. I don't agree. I am sorry. I am sorry that this happened to you, though, Angela.
Make sure you stick around.
Oh, yes. Oh, you saw that right. She got a little feisty, y'all. She got a little feisty. Yeah. Irie Vibes, welcome to the room. Irie Vibes says, dang, I'm late. Well, look, Irie Vibes, this is what we're doing today, okay? Angela in New York thinks that Johnny Depp is who she's been talking to on Discord. And she thinks that Johnny Depp saw something in her that was there all the time, okay? Now, the only thing that Dimples Wimples sees is this, okay? And this is Hatchet Face from Crybaby. So see, this is what Dimples Wimples sees, okay? And she thinks that Johnny Depp sees something else. Now, she has given over $6,000 to this said fake Johnny Depp because she's trying to buy an NFT, which I'm so glad don't exist anymore. Yeah, and that's where we are now, loving life. She is about to get really feisty with the catfish people, with the scam fish people. She got a little attitude with them. All right, and I'm about to show you why. I'm about to show you why she got a little feisty with them. Okay, Shay B say also Angela's combative about getting scammed into committing fraud. Yes. Yes. So that I just wanted to catch up real quick, Irie Vibes. That is where we are at this moment. Okay. Now it's about to get good. This last half is about to get good.
Around until the end to hear how Angela took the news. If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much.
How's your day so far?
Oh, it's just been such an emotional roller coaster lately. This whole thing going on for like 9 months. I'm hoping that whatever it is that you have to say to me, I hope that you people did your research well.
So what is your heart telling you? What deep down inside?
In my heart, this is Johnny Depp. This has got to be. You know, you had asked me, Brianne, what would I do if I actually met him or something? You know, I think I would say thank you. And can I have my NFT now so I can bring it to the hospital?
Brianne has a lot of information on the NFT specifically. So I'll let her hop into that.
Please, thank you. I would appreciate it.
So you had sent over an image that was from Johnny Depp, and this was a piece of art, and he stated to you that this was an NFT, and then you've been under the impression that you have been sending funds over for this NFT, correct?
Yes. I mean, if anything, that's what I thought was for sure.
So we used our reverse image search tools to confirm this art, and what we had found was that it truly is a piece of art from Johnny Depp. And we also looked through a website that showcases his art, and what we had found was these are pieces of his collection that are not associated with the NFT. We were not able to find any information to support that this piece of art was actually ever used as an NFT.
Wow.
So if you go on his website, he does have a section where he sells the NFTs, but he also has artwork.
From what you're telling me, you're saying that this piece never made it into the, I guess, the selling ground. So I really don't know what to say to that because that was the one that we talked about.
Yeah, so actually the original piece of art doesn't have the purple background.
This Marlon Brando portrait was a piece of art that Johnny Depp worked on, but it was not an NFT. The person who sent this to Angela stole this from Johnny Depp's art gallery and just switched out the background.
And how did he steal it? Pointed, right-clicked, and copied, and then pasted it, which is all you got to do in order to get your own NFT collection, y'all. NFTs was the biggest scam in the history of scams. Now, Miss Boogie Down says she hopes they did all their research well. Did I hear that right? Yes. See, they needed to do the research right. Otherwise, she was not going to buy their bullshit. Dimples Wimple says she must have used the same medicine Sonny uses. Being Rendition said, we cracked this case in 2.2 seconds. Doesn't she have any friends to shake the mess out of her? Obviously not. Hello, Queen Black. How are you? TDC says she needs to go on sick leave. Absolutely does. Dimples Wimple said, Jesus be a Picasso. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. One Pepsi says, did Nesto sell them? No, it requires entirely too much know-how in order for Nesto to be able to pull that off. Myretta said, this is so sad. It is sad, Myretta. The saddest part is that this woman literally ignored all of the red flags. But Myretta, I guarantee that any empathy you have for this woman right here on that's about to be on your screen is about to go away in the next few minutes. I guarantee it does. Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
Johnny Depp's NFT art designs are also a completely different style from his hand paintings. And we also didn't find any indication of this specific painting being for sale anywhere on the internet.
We'd like to jump into the image that you had sent over to us. How long had you been talking to Johnny before he had sent this image to you?
2 months around, I would say.
So we're gonna look at this image verification here. We've got Johnny on one side. This is the actual match from the image you had sent us. So we found where this image came from. This has been photoshopped. We have Johnny's face on another person's body.
Wow.
Right?
People are good. People are good. Let me tell you.
We looked into the tattoos placed on his arms. Some of the tattoos don't match where they need to be. And then he's also missing one here on his right hand. I think he has a bird here. The other tattoo, it's like an oval shaped tattoo that they placed here. That's actually on the wrong arm. It should be over here on this other arm. So we provided links to show you what his tattoos look like and where they should be placed.
Most of them I know by heart at this point. Yeah, by heart.
You mentioning that you know his tattoos by heart. Did you notice anything funny about this?
Well, I can guess because I've done graphic art myself. So it's very easy. Yeah, I could see that. Sure I can. One point I did a banner for 9/11. You know that? And I took a picture of New York and I put it in the background. And then I graphically did the rest of the art on top of it. So I know that it can be done. I know that it can be done. It's not that it can't be done.
Or you already knew where the placement of Johnny Depp's tattoos were. You have a background in graphic design. What do you think was stopping you from seeing that this was a fake photo?
For the head being on the body, I didn't even figure that was photoshopped. The only thing that I started to look at was the edges of where my picture was, that I could see that, oh, wait, this looks like somebody put something on top, or, there's something underneath there. And knowing his tats, like what's on the screen there, knowing on the fingers and the thing and oh man, it's like it just, but it really just blows the mind.
Donating the NFT to the hospital was so important to Angela, she blocked out all of the red flags. After revealing the truth, it became obvious to her. What do you think the reason Angela couldn't see all of the signs? Let us know in the comment section below.
Well, I just happen to have a comment section, Drew. What made this woman ignore all of this? She says that she is a she's a graphic artist. She's done graphics before, but yet could not see that this was obviously Photoshopped. What made her ignore all of this? And yes, us seniors need love too. At this point in the video, she still believes that this is the actual Johnny Depp. Yes. Yep. Them folks says, does she not know how to zoom in? Not that you need to. Apparently not. Okay. Wow. Dimples Wimples 504 says she did graphic arts with baking soda. It's kind of mean. It's kind of mean. It's kind of mean. Okay. But yes, what made her wait. TDC says she was blinded by Bud Light. Wow. Queen Black said there's a special room waiting for her. I do believe that, but oh, we about to get into the good part, y'all. Listen.
You know, after researching all of this information, verifying everything for you, we can say without a doubt that you are not talking to the real Johnny Depp.
But in a way, I wish that Johnny would see this so that he would know that one of his fans or one of the people that admired him really got hurt by this. You know, really got hurt by this.
It's unfortunate though, because there's not much he can do. You know, he on the flip side, he's a victim as well. You know, there's nothing that he can do to keep from people stealing his images and creating fake relationships.
That's horrible.
I can only imagine how many people reach out to him on a daily telling him that, hey, look, I was scammed by your images. I was scammed by someone who reached out to me. I mean, this guy's probably been bombarded on a weekly basis.
Imagine. I mean, like within myself, if I was a celebrity and that was going on, I don't know. I kind of have a different outlook on that for myself. Like I would see myself fighting all of that as hard as I could to keep my name well within the right. Because that's a horrible thing to do to somebody. Mm-hmm. You know, on either end of it, whether it's forward, you know, his end, or backwards, my end, whichever you want to call it. That part of it is really, really, that's hard. But I know if it was me, I would be fighting like a banshee out of hell to make sure that nobody was, you know, doing that to somebody. You know, that would be me. But that's just me.
And to Johnny's defense, I think that's what he's tried to do here. You know, he has this message. He says, hey, look, guys, here are my
working hard enough. Half of these cases that they should. And that's how I feel about it. Because for someone to get to me like that, you know, I mean, I know I'm not stupid. That much I know. But for somebody to get to me like that,
feel like this is a good stopping point where she says, I'm not stupid. Yes, y'all. What you are hearing Angela say is that Johnny Depp should be responsible for her getting scammed. I told y'all all the empathy was going to fly out the window if you keep letting this lady talk. She actually believes that Johnny Depp, the real Johnny Depp, okay, should be responsible for the fake Johnny Depp scamming her. I'm going to let that sink in, TDC. I'm going to let that sink in, okay? Angela says that Johnny Depp is not doing enough to keep her from ignoring all the red flags and sending over $6,000 to a scammer. Johnny Depp is not doing enough. That's right, my time. That's what she said. That's what she said. And she going down that hill. Listen, y'all. Listen.
That's like, you know, like I said, if it was me, I'd have a whole team behind me of people that were just there for that reason, to protect my rights, my copyrighted stuff, all my stuff.
Well, if Johnny could hear you and know your story, what do you think he could do to help you?
Okay, well, if he ever sees it, I would say, Johnny, as a person who has admired your work, enjoyed your music, enjoyed your art, there were so many of us out there that are getting hit by these scammers, and you know, I think you need to beef up your legal team and somehow try to do right by the people that were hurt by these other people claiming to be you. It's not just like a punch in the face, you know. It hurts. And I would suggest that he be stronger in that area of his life to make sure that he beefs up his legal team. I'm sorry isn't gonna cut it.
Okay. This woman on the screen, okay? Are y'all ready? Yeah, are you ready? Okay. This woman on the screen said Johnny Depp should be more responsible, okay, and should beef up his legal team. Now, Angela, I don't know if you know this or not, but beefing up his legal team costs Johnny Depp money. So what you're saying is that he should bear an extra expense so that people like you who are so lonely, so desperate, so willing to ignore all the red flags, all the warnings, doesn't get scammed. You're saying that it is Johnny Depp's fault, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lady Janice. Lady Janice, she thinks that it's Johnny Depp's fault that she got scammed. The real Johnny Depp should do something about all the fake Johnny Depps, because that's what he should do, because she enjoyed his music and has been watching him since Nightmare on Elm Street in 1984. And that's what she should do. Because this man came on the screen and said, "Arg, I want you to be my first mate if I'm the captain." Arg. And she said, "Oh." She thinks that that is Johnny Depp's fault. Again, this is the part I wanted y'all to hear so that anybody that had any empathy for this lady can understand this lady is batshit crazy, because she actually thinks that the real Johnny Depp should protect her from all the fake Johnny Depps in the world. That is the way she thinks, not knowing that the fake Johnny Depp is also the fake Tyler Perry, is also the fake Jennifer Aniston, who's also the fake Matthew Perry, the fake Prince, the fake Michael Jackson that probably reached out to Legacy Moon. This person can be the fake anybody, but she thinks that Johnny Depp is responsible for all the scammers in the world scamming people. That's what she thinks. Yes, beauty is her name. She's slow. You're right. You're right. But think about the audacity of it all. Beauty is her name. The audacity to think that Johnny Depp should have to do all this extra security, all this extra work because she's too dumb to protect herself. It's insane. Let's listen.
And I mean, I'm sorry is not going to cut it. I believe where I started is where I should finish. And he should donate the NFT to Mount Sinai Hospital in the name of bone research.
I feel terrible that you had to go through this situation with Johnny Depp.
Now, here's the thing about Drew. If you've never seen this show before, Drew is usually very even-keeled. Drew usually doesn't say anything, but even Drew had to dress this woman down. Listen.
With this fake Johnny Depp. But at the same time, you have to take accountabilities for some of the things that you didn't see through this whole thing, right? The red flags that you didn't see. The mistakes that you made, Johnny Depp doesn't have to clean up those. Unfortunately, this was a costly mistake for you. But Johnny Depp having to come in and clean up some of the stuff that you weren't able to see, I think he has bigger fish to fry, right?
Oh, I'm sure he does. But the thing is, it doesn't have to do with that. It has to do with the promise that was made.
Yeah, I don't agree. I'm sorry. I don't agree. I am sorry. I am sorry that this happened to you, though, Angela.
Yes, I'm a little offended about what he said, because that's not altogether the story. You're not getting it all right.
Yeah, I know, and I hear you that promises were made, and it's extremely defeating when, you know, they're not held up, right? And so
it's not like I can't handle the defeat. That's not the problem. I just don't appreciate what your partner said in the sense of he's got bigger fish to fry. Let me tell you something. Johnny is a person who is very gentle with his fans. He's gentle with his ways, and he's very loving and kind man. So for your partner to kind of say that in a way, that's like a little degrading, and I didn't like it. If
All he said was, you got scammed, and that has nothing to do with Johnny Depp. That's all Drew said in a nutshell. He said that the mess that you made, Johnny Depp is not responsible to go and clean that up. He has bigger fish to fry. He has his own charities. He has his own things that he's doing, his own outreach. And, you know, he's doing what he has to do. Basically, stop pocket watching, right? And stop thinking that Johnny Depp, because he's a nice guy, should come in and do what the scammer said they were going to do. You are the one that got scammed. You got to live with it. Johnny Depp ain't got nothing to do with your being stupid, is all he said. Yes. This is why I say, thank you, being renditions. Look, the real Johnny Depp didn't promise you anything. So she is still trying to tie in Johnny Depp with this scammer. So there is some mental issues going on with this lady, obviously, right? I mean, if we didn't know it before, we definitely know it now, right? Hey there, V. Lenore in the house, y'all. She says, hey, Native and Tribe can't speak individually, driving while listening. Love y'all, love you back, V. Lenore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dimples Wumples say you deserve it all, Hatchet Face. And if you all are not privy, this is Hatchet Face. Okay. This is Angela, Hatchet Face. Okay. Angela, Hatchet Face. Dimples Wumples pointed out early in this call, or early in this video, that Angela bears a resemblance to Hatchet Face from the movie Crybaby, which also, as Texas Toy pointed out, starred Johnny Depp. So this is Hatchet Face, Angela. Hatchet Face, Angela. Hatchet Face, Angela. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yes. That's right. All right. So yes, that's the hill that she's willing to die on. Is that Johnny Depp, the real Johnny Depp, owes her $6,000 because she gave it to the fake Johnny Depp. Okay. And because they was pretending to be Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp should be responsible. Now listen, y'all. If anybody tells you that they are Native tribe, all right, and they tell you that Native tribe wants you to send them thousands and thousands of dollars, and you do it, don't come to the real Native tribe. I'm just telling y'all right now. Don't come to the real Native tribe and say, hey, Native, you owe me $6,000 because the fake Native tribe took my money. Because the real Native tribe is going to keep it real with you real quick, okay? And I ain't finna go through all this. I ain't finna do no investigation. I'm going to let you know, look, you gave money to the fake Native tribe. I'm going to need you to get your money back from the fake Native tribe. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm going to keep it real simple. We're going to do one sentence. One sentence, y'all, okay? Absolutely ridiculous. Ducky Dexter, what I'm saying is... What I'm saying is the real Native is not going to be responsible for the fake Native. That's what I'm saying, okay? So if Popeye's Tribe Urban Media come to you and say that Native said to do something, y'all better go after Popeye's Tribe Urban Media, because that ain't me. Lady Janice says, okay, I feel like Shirley Strawberry should reimburse for the pain and suffering for what she and Nesto took me through, even though I willingly tuned in to listen. Somebody asked Erica Esquire if I got a case. You don't. I feel like all them Nigerian princes over there in Africa, in Nigeria, I feel like they owe half of America some money. Go find the real Nigerian prince and go take your case over there and see if the real Nigerian prince gonna give you the money back for them people that emailed you and said to send in $1,000. See what happened. Just see what happened. Mm-hmm. Yep. Texas Toy, I knew you'd give in. Texas Toy, I knew how the whole thing ended. So I knew that your empathy was going to fly right out the window when we got to this part, okay? I already knew. Texas Toy said, I can't even pretend any longer to feel for this lady. She's making it too hard. Look, y'all, this one right here, I had to show y'all this one. Because this lady here is out of her mind. Them folks say Shirley should reimburse us for the secondhand embarrassment we suffered. Make it rain, NYC said good afternoon, late to the live. Make it rain. We about to wrap this one up. So make it rain. Go back and watch this again. Okay. Hatchet face Angela got scammed by fake Johnny Depp. And thanks to real Johnny Depp, owe her money. That's the ins and outs of it, okay? Delicate Dale. Look at you with your new profile pic. I see you, Delicate Dale, says Native. You got me working day and night. You got me working day and night. Mm-hmm. Who knew? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, Delicate Dale. But thank you for rocking with your boy for 3 months. I do appreciate the member milestone. Delicate Dale in the house. Got a 3-month member milestone and a new picture over there. Delicate Dale, I see you. Make It Rain says, I'm at work and need something to listen to. Yes. This is a good one. Let's listen to her disagree with Drew about the real Johnny Depp owing her some damn money.
If it was me and I was a celebrity and something had happened to one of my fans, or what he calls family, not even fans, he calls them family, his family. Something like that happened, boy, I'd be there, but that's me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's unrealistic. Johnny Depp has millions of fans. So what this idiot is ultimately saying is that because he has millions of fans, if something happens, like what is something? Because now you have to get into where do you draw the line as a celebrity when it comes to helping your fans, right? So if a Johnny Depp fan watches all of his movies and they're in the California wildfires, lose their house, does Johnny Depp owe them a house because they're a fan of his? You see what I'm saying? Like, where does it draw the line? She lost money. She feels foolish. And now she feels like Johnny Depp owes her for feeling foolish because she thought that was the real Johnny Depp. This is the most asinine thing that somebody could come up with when it comes down to it. Where does she draw the line to his millions and millions of fans, right? People that have been watching him since Nightmare on Elm Street, 21 Jump Street, Edward Scissorhands. Just go through. Everybody has their favorite Johnny Depp thing. I don't, because I don't like him as an actor, but there are other people that love this guy. What she's saying is that he should be there for each one of them when they go through something, because that's what she would do if she was a celebrity. I think people don't really understand the way celebrity works. I don't think people understand that there is a boundary when it comes to celebrities and fans and things and what they can and can't do. Johnny Depp would be broke if every time something happened, every time he got a letter, every time he got an email, he responded and sent people money. We're talking about millions of people. He ain't that rich, Angela. He ain't that rich. So Legacy Moon said this heifer is way too delusional for me. Yeah. And Phoebe says, imagine repaying someone back that got scammed by your imposter. Right. Hey, can you imagine? So think about it. Let's use Tyler Perry as a tangible example, right? The lady from the last woman that we did, that was scammed by the fake Tyler Perry. Do you know on Facebook, probably even right now on Facebook, there is somebody pretending to be Tyler Perry. Their profile says Tyler Perry, and then it'll say like Page or Tyler Perry, or they'll take an R out of Tyler Perry or whatever. And people are sending these messages saying, hey, this is Tyler Perry. You want XYZ, you know, send me this and I'll send you this and blah, blah, blah. That is happening as we speak. Can you imagine Tyler Perry sending people all that money back? It's ridiculous that she would even think that that's a thing. JMM55 in the building says, happy Tuesday. Hello, JMM55. Ducky Dexter says, you know, Johnny Depp is a bit on the different side as well. She might want to leave him alone on his island. Facts to Feather said, I pretend I like the people I work with. Being Rendition says, I've been watching since 21 Jump Street, so him and Holly Robinson Pete owe me dinner. I used to, look, I'm being Renditious. Can I tell you something? I used to have a crush on Holly Robinson. I did. Before the Pete came in, yeah, I did. Back in my younger days. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while, but that was back in the day. That was back in the day. I kind of liked her a lot. I'm just saying. So I wouldn't mind getting that dinner myself. I'm just saying. JMM55 with the super sticker. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I do appreciate that. Myretta said, the nerve of her. See, Myretta? See, do you see what I'm saying now, Myretta? Do you see what I'm saying? Texas Torch said, I love Holly. She's so blackety black. She is indeed. But yeah, this woman actually believes that and is willing to argue with the people who went and researched this for her and did the simple research that she could have did herself. AK's POV said, I'm still trying to understand how she got his Discord account from his official page and there was a scammer behind it. Because on the Discord, you know, you go in and Johnny Depp is not there as a moderator. Like there's nobody like moderating the Discord. So yeah, you can go in. I can go in and create hey, I'm Johnny Depp or the real Johnny Depp, you know, whatever. And because you're on his Discord, people are more likely to believe that that's him. And that's how she fell into it. I mean, just simple stuff. The fact that this woman talked to him for 9 months and Johnny Depp, the actor, the wealthy actor, Johnny Depp is not Sonya. See how Sonya is broke? Johnny Depp is not anywhere close to broke, but for 9 months they talk, can't talk on the phone, can't talk on video, can't come see you. The fact that the meeting never took place was not a red flag for her, right? But now she believes that after 9 months of sending this man money, that the real Johnny Depp owes her money because that's what she would do. That's what she would do if she was a celebrity, which is why she's not. Okay. Shay B says, fun fact, Holly Robinson Pete's dad was the original Gordon on Sesame Street. Is that her dad really? I did not know that. I did not know that. Okay. I'm processing. Matter of fact, wait, I did know that. I did know that. Yes. I did know that. Yeah. I had just forgotten that. That is true. PW says they scam like that on YouTube. Also, they will have a very similar name as the famous person with their profile picture. I almost thought Lucky Day commented back me. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it does happen. It does happen. It does. Yep. Make it rain. It was. And for some reason, I don't know. I knew that, then I forgot that. And then when I just read that, it came back to me. That is true. That is true. All right, y'all. Let's listen to the rest of this. This is good stuff.
That's my attitude with things. I don't say something and not do. You know what I mean? If I make a promise, I keep my promise. If I can't promise you something, I won't make it even known.
Johnny Depp did not. I know y'all all, I know we are all screaming at the same time, okay? We're all saying the same thing at the same time. I know we are. The real Johnny Depp did not promise you anything. You idiot. Okay. All right. I had to say it. It was bottled up.
Right.
And that's right there. That's what I mean when I say bigger fish to fry. Wait a second. These are his fans to begin with. His family, extension of his family.
And Angela, he didn't promise his fans anything. As a matter of fact, fake Johnny Depp didn't even promise his fans anything. Fake Johnny Depp promised you. Okay? All right? As you look seriously into the camera, Temple's Bumpers is a coincidence. It's a coincidence. Okay? All right. TDC says, girl, leave Johnny alone. Lady Janice says, I'm starting to understand why Nesto picks the women he picks. These women got the brain the size of a gnat. And look, Lady Janice, I understand what you're saying, okay? I'm glad that you actually said this comment, okay? Because this is what I try to allude to when people say, how could they fall for Nesto? How could they fall for his scams, his schemes? Because he can barely talk and he can barely read, and and he's dumb and all this other stuff. There are people out here who will fall for anything, y'all. Like, Nesto is dumb. He is an absolute idiot. He is a scammer. He's a piece of filth. He's terrible, right? But Nesto could get out of Cobb County today, walk out into Marietta, walk out into Metro Atlanta. There is somebody, believe it or not, there is somebody that will fall for his bullshit even right now. February 18th, if he got out, there's somebody out there that'll fall for it. People want to believe what they want to believe. And it has nothing to do with any formal education, any lack of education. It's just when you want to believe what you want to believe, you're going to believe it. And I'm glad that you said this, Lady Janice, because yes, there are people out here that if I came out and I had a empty notebook, but I put a nice cover on it and I wrapped it in plastic and said, hi, I'm Native Tribe and I wrote this book. It's $45 and it'll teach you how to be a billionaire. I guarantee I could make at least $300. Somebody is going to buy it. Angela is the perfect example. There are people that would look at the red flags and they would say, I'm not buying no $45 notebook. Look, it's a notebook. It's got a cover on it that you made yourself. I'm not buying this, but I guarantee you. And when I say guarantee, I guarantee you there's somebody that's going to overlook all that because they're going to see how to be a billionaire and they're going to take that chance. I mean, I think that scammers come in all shapes and sizes, but I think that victims do too. Like, we have to stop putting victims into this little box of they're just the stupidest people in the world, because a lot of times they're not. A lot of times people that are victimized by scams are actually overthinkers, because what they're thinking of is that this is an opportunity and I don't want to pass this up. This is my chance and I don't want to pass this up. What if it's real, right? And I don't want to pass this up. So it's interesting the way we look at these things. And I think that when we look at, like, how could Shirley Strawberry go? Because Shirley Strawberry wanted to be married. Shirley Strawberry looked at this and said, you know what? I'm tired of these people on the radio picking on me for being single. I want to be married. And here comes a guy who sounds like the man that I sit next to every day, Steve Harvey. The only difference between Nesto and Steve Harvey is a bank account that's valid, right? Steve Harvey has a valid bank account, several of them, I'm sure. And Nesto doesn't. Steve Harvey isn't brilliant. Steve Harvey isn't a scholar. You know, if you look at Steve Harvey and listen to the way he talk, I'm telling y'all, it ain't but 3 or 4 words that separate him and Nesto, but that's not the point. Nesto goes out there and he sells a dream, and there's always somebody out there willing to buy a dream, whether it be Sonya, whether it be Gail Bickham, whether it be Shirley, or whether it be Angela on the screen, y'all. I'm just saying. Ducky Dexter says, I need Morris Chestnut to give me back all my money. I have given him the best years of my life. In my mind, I'm going to call him. Let me know how that conversation goes. Ducky Dexter, okay? Them folks say, yep, she wanted to be married and thought Nesta would give her a soft like Marjorie has. Now, she was wrong about that, right? But that was her motivation. Them folks said Steve does go to work at about 15 real black jobs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, he works. You know, he earns the money. Look, I don't like Steve Harvey, but somebody do. And he goes out there and he presents himself to those people that like him. And he gets paid. And Nesto goes out there and he tries to find victims. That's the difference. In about 3 different vocabulary words. That's it. JMM55 said maybe that's why Shirley Strawberry was comfortable enough to date and fake marry Nesto. She was used to the country lingo that she heard daily from Mushmouth Steve Harvey. Absolutely. JMM55. Now, Shirley. Now, the reason why this man here complaining about this here woman, okay, is because she don't know how to make black-eyed peas. Now, as a man, when I come home from work, I tell Marjorie, I said, Marjorie, now I want me some black-eyed peas. Now, Marjorie gonna go in that there kitchen and she gonna work, Shirley. Now, do you see what I'm saying? This why that man need to leave this woman here alone. Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. Steve, you're so right, Steve. You are so right, Steve. She needs to leave. Now, Shirley. Now, let me finish now, Shirley. I wasn't finished talking. There's a problem with some of y'all, their woman. Some of y'all woman, y'all just like to interrupt folk. Now, Shirley, now this here man want to make sure his harmony grits got enough harmony in it. Now, do you understand what I'm saying, Shirley? Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. People like that. Okay? And I'm not knocking nobody that likes that. Okay? But Shirley listened to this for years, JMM55, and Shirley thought that this was okay to listen to for the rest of her life. That's why she went with Nesto. Hold on. Ms. HLS said, Nesto, do you know that Nesto call Sonya? I don't know what you mean. I missed that call word. What you was trying to say, Ms. HLS. But yeah, that's what happened. That is obviously what happened, right?
Okay, so by right, the man should do what should be done.
So, see, she was about to say he should do what he said he was going to do, but even her ignorant brain caught it and realized Johnny Depp ain't promised nothing, so she had to change it to he should do what needs to be done. I'm just saying, y'all. Yeah.
So Angela, really quick, I'm like I said, just to go back, I'm so sorry that this has happened to you, and I also know that we laid out a bunch of information for you. I don't agree with it, but we can agree to disagree. We're going to be here to help you repair your credit and to help you report this scam. We don't have to agree, about Johnny Depp, what Johnny Depp should do with his money and time for us to do that together. So let's just work as a team. move forward and let's figure the rest of this out, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. And I appreciate all the work that you've done. And I appreciate your time and your effort and everything.
I don't think you do, Angela. I don't think you do. And basically, let's sum up what Drew just said. What Drew said was, I'm not finna sit here and argue with your ignorant ass about what the real Johnny Depp should do because I got other things to do myself. That's what he said. I mean, if we sum it all up, okay, that's what he said. That's what he said. Look, y'all, we're gonna finish this up because because y'all continue to mess with this lady. Hold on. No
Thank you,
problem.
Angela.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Chris. How you doing there?
Oh, Angela, this is David McClellan. I'm the CEO of socialcatfish.com. How are you?
Oh, hi. I'm okay. Thank you. I'm a little numb. I just came from the dental office.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
I actually have a surprise for you.
Oh, really?
Really.
Oh, wow.
So-
That's some good news.
Yeah, it's good news. How passionate you were about Mount Sinai. I wanted to do something to try to help you out, right?
Oh, really?
And so
wow.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a donation to Mount Sinai Hospital in your name for the amount.
Wow.
Yeah, for the amount of $250.
Nice. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. I would really love to bring it home to the point where people really realize that, hey, we need to do more bone research. We need to do more fibro research. We need to do this research.
I'm going to change that amount from $250 to $1,000.
Oh my God, that is so wonderful. That is so wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm touched. I'm very, very touched.
So I do have one question. It asked me where you want to direct the gift to. So do I just put bone research?
I would put bone research. Yes, bone and fibro.
We're going to follow up with some resources for you, okay?
Sure, that would be great.
All right. I wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
thank you.
Well, that ends the video, y'all. And now I will give the Catfish people credit. They are a very supporting group of folks, right? Personally, I would not have come out of my pocket for nothing. And not because I don't care about bone research. It was the way that she wanted to have all this attitude towards like Drew, because he tried to tell her that the real Johnny Depp ain't got nothing to do with this. Dimples Wimple said, that's a write-off. You ain't fooling nobody, Mr. CEO. $1,000, yeah, that ain't, ain't nothing to that. Lady Janice said, we do need more psychological research. He heard her talk and said, these crazy people, for real, let me increase this to $1,000. Right. I feel like you can go about something, and you can go about something the right way or the wrong way. I feel like she went about it the wrong way, which is why I probably would have. I mean, he was good. Let's just say that he was a lot better than me. All right. I revised that I still feel sorry for her. Right. I get that. I think I revives what I look at when I looked at this, and I've seen this a couple times. I look at just her arrogance in the situation, and her hostility in the situation, and not wanting to take accountability for, hey, I should have been more careful. I should have looked at this. I think if she would have took that approach, then I would also feel sorry for her. But it's the idea that she blamed everybody. She said that the information was wrong. Make sure that you all did your research correctly, and Johnny Depp should be responsible for me giving away all this money. That's where she lost me. I mean, that's just That's just where she lost me. Jackson Tabasco said the Money Gone Foundation. Exactly. Ms. HLS said they better than me, and they better than me too. Being Randisha says she reminds me of this lady I used to work with. She got catfish. Also, yeah, it happens. It happens. And Dimples Wimples 504 said accountability. Ask Nesto for the spelling. Y'all, I hope y'all were entertained by this. Okay. I found it to be very entertaining. And I wanted to show you all because I know that you all enjoy entertaining things. And since you all enjoy entertaining things, come join me and my friend V. Lenore on this Tuesday evening, because me and V. Lenore do this thing on Tuesday where we read the chat. Now, this week we're going to be at my house. Okay, we're going to be over here. Hopefully Comcast don't act a fool. But we're going to be over here reading the chat at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Come on down so we can let y'all hear what it sounds like when the dumb cry, because that's what we get and that's what we do. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me on this Monday, on this Tuesday afternoon. We have dipped our toe into the week, and tonight we're going to make you laugh. So thank you all for coming through and hanging out with me. I so appreciate you. So good to see you, Dimples Wimples, up and at 'em again. We did indeed miss you tremendously. So tonight, 8 p.m., hope to see you here at my house. But in the meantime and in between time, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved. And you are blessed. And there isn't anything that anybody can do about that, not even you. Thank y'all for hanging out. I will see you all tonight at 8 p.m. right here at the Native Tribe Urban Media Channel. See y'all then.